Này các bé ơi, mùa đông sắp tới rồi đó. Nhưng dù cho bốn mùa có thay đổi luân phiên, thì hai bố con nhà thỏ Nutbrown vẫn luôn ở bên nhau trong cuốn sách Guess How Much I Love You All Year Round của tác giả McBratney. Giờ thì chúng mình cùng đọc sách nhé. Spring. Little Nutbrown Hare and Big Nutbrown Hare went hopping in the spring. Spring is when things start growing after winter. They saw a tiny acorn growing. Someday it will be a tree, said Big Nutbrown Hare. A big tree? Oh, a mighty tree, said Big Nutbrown Hare. Little Nutbrown Hare spotted a tadpole in a pool. It was a tiny tadpole, as wrinkly as could be. It will grow up to be a frog, said Big Nutbrown Hare. Like that frog over there? Just the same as that one, said Big Nutbrown Hare. A hairy caterpillar slowly crossed the path in front of them in search of something green to eat. One day soon, it will change into a butterfly, said Big Nutbrown Hare. With wings? Oh, lovely wings, said Big Nutbrown Hare. And then they found a bird's nest among the rushes. It was full of eggs. What does an egg turn into? Asked Little Nutbrown Hare. A bird. A big bird? Well, a grown-up bird, said Big Nutbrown Hare. Does nothing stay the same? Thought Little Nutbrown Hare. Does everything change? Then he began to laugh. What does a little brown hare like me turn into? He said. Big Nutbrown Hare began to think and think. Goodness me, did he know the answer? Yes! A big Nutbrown Hare like me. Summer. Little Nutbrown Hare and Big Nutbrown Hare were down by the river on a summer's day. On a summer's day, there are colors everywhere. Which blue do you like best? Asked Little Nutbrown Hare. Big Nutbrown Hare didn't know. There were so many lovely blues. I think maybe the sky, he said. Big Nutbrown Hare looked across the river. There were grasses and ferns and tall plants swaying in the breeze. Which green do you like best? He asked. Little Nutbrown Hare began to think, but he didn't really know. So many lovely things were green. Maybe the big leaves, he said. Now it was Little Nutbrown Hare's turn to pick a color. He spotted a ladybird and some poppies. What's your favorite red? He asked. Big Nutbrown Hare thought about red things, but it was hard to choose just one. I think those berries, he said. Big Nutbrown Hare nibbled a dandelion leaf. Which yellow do you like best? There were so many yellows. Little Nutbrown Hare even saw some yellows buzzing about. How could he possibly choose? Maybe these flowers, he said. Then Little Nutbrown Hare began to smile and smile. He looked at Big Nutbrown Hare and said, Which brown do you like best? And Big Nutbrown Hare smiled too. There were many lovely browns, but one was the best of all. Nutbrown. Autumn. Little Nutbrown Hare and big Nutbrown Hare went out in the autumn wind. On a windy day, the leaves are blowing. They chased after falling leaves until big Nutbrown Hare could chase no more. I have to have a rest, he said. Then a big brown box came rolling by, blown by the autumn wind. Little Nutbrown Hare caught up with the box when it got stuck in a bush. What a fine big box! It was great for jumping over, jumping on, and jumping in. Big Nutbrown Hare was resting under a tree when a box appeared in front of him. A big brown box. It gave one hop and then stood absolutely still. "I'm a box monster!" shouted the box. "Goodness me!" Big Nutbrown Hare blinked his eyes and wondered if he was dreaming, for he had never heard of a box monster before. The box, or the monster, or maybe the box monster, took 2 hops forward. "Here I come!" roared the box, hopping its biggest hop yet, and Big Nutbrown Hare jumped behind the tree. "I wonder, should I run away?" said Big Nutbrown Hare. "No!" shouted the box, which suddenly flew into the air. "It's only me!" And there was Little Nutbrown Hare, who could hardly stop laughing. "You are not a monster," said Big Nutbrown Hare. "But guess what?" "What?" "I'm a big Nutbrown monster, and I'm coming to get you." And so he did. Winter. Little Nutbrown Hare and Big Nutbrown Hare went out in the winter snow. They played I Spy as they hopped through the snow. Little Nutbrown Hare looked around until he saw something interesting. "I spied something that belongs to a tree," he said. Big Nutbrown Hare did some thinking about trees. Could it be a leaf? It was the right answer. Now it was Big Nutbrown Hare's turn to look around him. "I spy something that belongs to a spider." "A web," said Little Nutbrown Hare. Yes, a web was the answer. "I spy something that belongs to a bird," said Little Nutbrown Hare. Big Nutbrown Hare thought about birds for a while. Then he said, "Could it be a feather?" Yes, it was a feather. "This time," said Big Nutbrown Hare, "I spy something that belongs to the river, and it's wet, wet, wet." "Water!" cried Little Nutbrown Hare. Water was the answer. Little Nutbrown Hare began to laugh. "I've got a good one," he thought. "I spy something that belongs to me." Big Nutbrown Hare was puzzled. "Can I have a clue?" he said. "It's only there, when the sun comes out. Your shadow, said Big Nutbrown Hare. Then Big Nutbrown Hare said, I spy something that belongs to me and is not my shadow. This was a really tricky one. Little Nutbrown Hare did some thinking and then he said, Can I have a clue? It's little, it's not brown, it's my most favorite thing, and it can hop. Me! Cảm ơn các bé đã lắng nghe cuốn sách này. Hy vọng là các bé thích và học thêm được nhiều từ mới từ cuốn sách này nhé. Hẹn gặp lại các bé trong các video tiếp theo. Goodbye!
Cảm ơn các bạn đã lắng nghe. Mong rằng các bạn cảm thấy thú vị khi đọc cuốn sách này cùng tụi mình. Cuốn sách nói Read Along Book này được thực hiện bởi Lotus Community, là một dự án thư viện phi lợi nhuận. Lotus Community mong muốn những cuốn sách tiếng Anh chất lượng tốt có thể tới tay mọi gia đình khắp đất nước Việt Nam. Để tìm hiểu thêm về dự án, các bạn vui lòng ghé qua lotuscommunity.org.vn nhé.